I'm going to be honest. There was a lot of music that came out this year that I just did not get around to listening to. Quite frankly, it was overwhelming. I don't look at videos on TikTok, therefore I'm never up to date on the newest viral trending hit song, and I don't listen to terrestrial radio. But I have definitely heard some music in 2022 that's new, and most of it was pretty bad. So stick around as I give you my top 10 singles that I absolutely would not recommend. This is Dancing with Ghosts.
Any sister, any job, any broke ass car.
Number 10, Gale, ABCDEFU. From what I know about this song, it became popular because of TikTok. I don't know how that even happens. It smacks of industry plant energy to me, but this song is so tacky and annoying. There was some other nursery rhyme song that became big this year that I don't remember, but the whole angry, sassy girl breakup song formula has already been played out by the likes of Billie Eilish or Olivia Rodrigo or Demi Lovato. Just stop.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
Number 9, Taylor Swift, Antihero. The indie bedroom pop sound that has been floating around the underground for years now has finally been co-opted by Taylor Swift with her sleepy new hit Antihero. This type of music has existed for years now, but could really only be heard on a mainstream level by listening to Sirius XMU or listening to a playlist inspired by Soccer Mommy. It's a genre and a sound that doesn't do anything for me whatsoever. It doesn't help that I've never been a fan of Taylor Swift's music in general. And yes, I'm only saying that because it makes me sound cool. Number 8, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Black Summer. Oh, don't worry. I'm not just bashing pop music geared towards Gen Z on this list, I'm also going after Gen X too. I was thrilled to hear that guitarist John Frusciante had rejoined the Chili Peppers, but then when I heard their first single Black Summer, and then subsequently the album that followed, I was fairly disappointed. There wasn't much to write home about riff-wise, and Anthony Kiedis' lyrics have just gotten so terrible. Do not recommend. Number 7, Avril Lavigne, Bite Me. Oh boy, pop punk is making a comeback. Yeah, that statement didn't have the lifespan that I thought it would. Everyone at one point this year thought that pop punk was going to make a comeback in earnest, but that just didn't happen. I kind of knew it wasn't going to happen, mostly because the only people who really wanted it to happen were aging millennials pining for the good old days. This song in particular is so irritating with the whole vocal melody, and let me just say, Avril still looks fantastic for her age, but at nearly 40 years old, song titles such as Bite Me, Boys Lie, Love Sucks, and F You are just cringy to me, man. It at least seemed genuine when she was 17, and that's how kids wrote and texted back then, but now it just feels pandering.
I'm a weirdo, I'm a freak, no matter who I try to be, I change my life,
Number 6, Oliver Tree, Freaks and Geeks. I've made several videos on Oliver Tree and his fall from grace, in my mind at least. The dude went from releasing provocative, interesting music to just coming off as a joke. A joke that doesn't even know how to make good music. The song Freaks and Geeks off Cowboy Tears is just a very annoying song, whether it's Oliver's grating vocals to the seemingly ripped-off guitar riff, see Third Eye Blind's Never Let You Go. This entire album was a disappointment for me, but this was the worst of his 3 singles that were dropped prior to the album. Number 5, anything MGK put out or was featured on. Number 4, My Chemical Romance, The Foundations of Decay. This beloved band from the golden age of the 2000s emo era had a lot riding on them when releasing their newest single in nearly 10 years. The Foundations of Decay is so poorly mixed, with Gerard's vocals being masked by some kind of distorted filter. The song was an overall disappointment to most fans. I guess the good news is that from here, they have nowhere else to go but up. Number 3, Elton John and Britney Spears, Hold Me Closer. This little mini trend of taking old Elton John songs, remixing them to a lazy house beat, and having pop singers sing over them, is getting really annoying. It first started with the Dua Lipa song Cold Heart, which mashed up Elton John's song Sacrifice with Rocket Man with some watered down chorus in between. But now we get Elton John mashup 2.0 with faded pop star Britney Spears singing lyrics to The One and Tiny Dancer. I don't know why people like these songs. As far as dance music is concerned, these tracks are sleepy and contain zero amount of immediacy or importance. As far as keeping Elton John relevant in the public eye, I guess they are succeeding on that front, but God, I hope this is the last mashup.
21, can you do something for me? 21. Can you hit it?
Number 2, Drake, Rich Flex, featuring 21 Savage. I am just so sick of Drake's music. I'm tired of being forced to play his shit at my DJ gigs because everything he shits out automatically goes to number 1 because people don't know how to think for themselves and form their own opinions about what they like musically. They just start listening to whatever is popular, and that is the vicious cycle that has kept Drake's music at the top of the charts for more than a fucking decade. I can't do it anymore. His style, his bragging, the disgusting lyrics, the trappy production, it's all so fucking played out. Why is everybody still fucking with this shit in 2022? Can we please leave it behind forever?
We the people, and all we do, reserve the right to scream F*** you!
Number 1, Kid Rock, We the People. In the last couple of years, Kid Rock has been fully red-pilled and is now releasing edgy right-wing content that is meant to appeal solely to MAGA devotees. This song takes all the MAGA talking points, memes, and sound bites, throws them in a blender, adds some southern rock music, and boom, you have We the People. Anyone who unironically likes this song should be put on some kind of list. Much like me putting this song on my list for not only a song I don't recommend, but the worst song of 2022. So out of all the new music that came out in the year 2022, those are the 10 singles that just underwhelmed me the most, or I just straight up hated, like our number 1 song. I know there was a lot of stuff I missed. I know there was a lot of bad songs I didn't even mention because I haven't heard them. And is that really a bad thing? I don't think so. So, yeah, what are your songs? You don't have to give me 10, but, like, what are your songs that came out this year that maybe you were anticipating, or maybe it was a drop release that came out of nowhere, but it was an artist that you liked, and then you listened to it and you were just like, what the hell is this? Or maybe it was just a song that was just floating around everywhere that you couldn't escape, that you absolutely hated. I was going to put Heat Wave on this list by Glass Animals, but that song came out way back in 2020, so unfortunately I couldn't put that one on the list. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments some songs that you may not hate, or you may not think are bad, horrible songs, but you just would not recommend them. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for subscribing. Check out the stuff around me here. I think you might find it interesting. And as always, have a good rest of your night.